I did it! I self-published my book back in 2020 like I said I would. Nope, scratch that. It was March 2021 when I finally published, but that is still a win in my books. If you want to know how to self-publish in Ireland, and I mean actually getting your book onto a platform like Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing by yourself, this video will show you step by step all the things you need to do to get from a finished manuscript to a published book. Hi there, I go by the name The Celtic Storyteller, and this is the final video in my How I Self-Published series that I should have uploaded back in 2021, but life, the dog and other things just delayed me. But you know, it's never too late, and now I will share with you each step you need to take to self-publish. So what follows is a video that I did create back in August 2021, and I actually shared it to another YouTuber's channel, MK Williams, who's another self-published author. She's fantastic, go check out her channel. But she was running a series called How to Self-Publish Around the World, 2021 Summer Olympics, and it was a self-publishing Pride of Nations. So I was representing Ireland, and I was very proud to do so. This series that MK Williams created is excellent, and if you're not from Ireland and want to self-publish somewhere else around the world, do please go out and check out her channel and the series. It's really good. So what I'm going to do now is just add on the video that I sent to her back in 2021. It has everything you need to know, and in the following video you'll hear me introduce myself for MK Williams' channel, and I also call myself Rosa Rua, which is my pen name, so not the Celtic Storyteller for this particular video, and I really hope you enjoy it. God bless and take care. Hi there MK, I am so very grateful to you for inviting me onto your channel so that I can share some local self-publishing knowledge from my part of the world. And hello there everyone, it is really lovely to virtually meet you. I go by the pen name Rosa Rua, and I am a self-published Irish author. I self-published my first book called ENLIGHTENMENT The Union at the end of March this year. It's a mystical romance full of symbolism with a strong feminine protagonist who goes on an adventure to save her soulmate. You can find out more about me if you like, and the Enlightenment book series by visiting my website. I have been writing in my free time for years and finished my first book a few years ago, which I only submitted to a few places and without success. But then, in 2020, I decided I would take publishing into my own hands, and I haven't looked back. Deciding to self-publish allowed me to write knowing my book would make it out into the world, because committing to self-publishing put the power back into my hands. So let me tell you what you need to do to self-publish in Ireland. While it's no myth that Ireland is rich in old folklore, poetry and storytelling, it is a myth to believe that Ireland has its own self-publishing platform or even an ISBN store to support these creative souls. Thankfully, there is a way around all of this, and I will explain how an author can still easily self-publish in Ireland. You will need to know about all of the following: ISBNs, Nielsen Book Database, legal deposits, Irish copyright law, self-publishing platforms, pricing and currency, publish wide. And let me add a little side note here. I want to give credit to MK Williams because I have been following her for a while, and it's only thanks to watching her videos that I even knew some of these tasks were part and parcel of self-publishing. ISBNs. I purchased my ISBNs as I was finishing Enlightenment The Union, and before I had decided the name of my book. All books published in Ireland, either by publishing companies or self-published, must go through the UK for an ISBN. So to get an ISBN in Ireland, you need to go to Nielsen ISBN store. It costs £89 in sterling for one ISBN and £164 for 10. So I bought 10 as I know I'm going to write more books, and this was more cost effective for me. They also sell barcodes which you need for a printed book. Now, I didn't purchase one as I knew I was only going to self-publish Enlightenment The Union as an ebook, and probably the next in the series will be ebooks as well. Nielsen's Books Database. I received my ISBNs by email almost immediately, and in this email Nielsen recommends that publishers use the free online service called Nielsen Title Editor, where you can add your publications to Nielsen Books Database. This will give your book exposure to libraries, distributors and retailers, so I added my book to their database as soon as it was published. Legal deposits. Their email also contained information about legal deposits. Legal deposits for printed books is mandatory for publishers based in the UK and Ireland. There is more information on the TCD website here. As I published an ebook, I did not have to make a legal deposit because it's only required for printed books. Copyright law. Before you release your labour of love into the world, you may be worried about your copyrights, but don't. Go ahead and declare you own the copyright in your front matter. In Ireland, there is no registration process for copyright. It is deemed to exist from the moment of creation of your work. More information can be found here on the Intellectual Property Office of Ireland website. Self-publishing platforms. There is no Irish self-publishing ebook platform. However, as I use Kindle, I decided I would start off by self-publishing to Amazon and then attempt to publish wider as soon as I had the time. When you self-publish on Amazon, you do so through kdp.amazon.com. KDP, or Kindle Direct Publishing, is Amazon.com's ebook self-publishing platform. There is no Irish version of KDP, and while Irish shoppers have to use the amazon.co.uk site, as there is no amazon.ie, which is the Irish domain name, to self-publish your book on KDP, you need to use the American site kdp.amazon.com, and that goes for UK authors too. Pricing and currency. The KDP site has a wealth of information on how to self-publish, so the only Irish-specific issue that's worth pointing out is pricing. Ireland uses the euro, so when I was setting the price for my book, I chose a number in euro that had meaning for me, €3.33. However, as there is no amazon.ie site, which is the Irish domain extension, Irish readers will be buying the book off amazon.co.uk for the sterling amount of €2.87, a number that didn't have any meaning to me. So that's just something to note if you were choosing a price for the local market. You can see the price conversions of your book in all currencies when you select the price on KDP. Irish publishers are eligible to earn up to 70% royalty on sales to customers as long as you price your book on or over €2.69. Now, speaking of royalties, there are a few things you need to know about any earnings you make on your book. When you create your author account on KDP, you provide your Irish bank account details so that you can get paid, and you must complete a tax interview, which is the W8-BEN form. In short, this means you won't pay the 30% tax on your royalties that American authors do, because Ireland has a double taxation treaty. For more information on the W8-BEN, I found this informative FAQ on davy.ie. The W8-BEN form will ask for your TIN, which for us in Ireland is our PPS number. Irish writers are eligible for the artist's exemption from income tax, as long as the work has cultural and artistic merit and is an original and creative work. See the Citizens Information website for more details. Now, publish wide. As I'm new to self-publishing and doing it alone, I wanted to keep my life as simple as possible. That meant starting with selling my book as an ebook on Kindle. However, I have watched most of MK's videos, and the other video I had bookmarked and watched a few times was this one on publishing wide. I decided not to enroll in Kindle Direct because I liked the idea of being free to publish my book wherever I wanted right after publishing on Kindle. Now, it did take me another couple of months, but I have now added my book to Barnes & Noble and to Apple Books. The topics I have discussed will be relevant for these platforms as well. Barnes & Noble books will be priced in dollars, and Apple Books will be sold worldwide. So you can see the euro conversion of the price you chose, but they rounded to set price brackets. Both of these platforms will require the Irish author to fill in a W8-BEN form as well. So that's a very quick run through of self-publishing an ebook in Ireland. Like in any country, it's a lot of work, and you need to be prepared to learn about each part of the process and decide what you can do for yourself and what you need help with. Okay, so those are my tips. I hope you found them helpful. If you would like to hear more about my writing journey or my book, you can find me on roseorua.ie. I also have a YouTube channel called The Celtic Storyteller, which I started in order to share my writing to publishing journey. I'm just missing the publishing video, but I have covered a lot of the tips here. And yes, that is tarot readings, you see. Tarot is another great love of mine, and somehow my writing channel morphed into a tarot reading channel. So check me out here if that appeals to you. Well, thanks again, MK. It's been a real pleasure to share some of what I've learned, and I hope it helps authors in this part of the world. So slán go fóill, which is bye for now in Irish, and I'm wishing you all the best.